Apple's just announced the AirPods Pro 3, and one of their headline features is live translation. Real-time, hands-free translation services powered by Apple Intelligence. Right from launch day, the AirPods Pro 3 are going to support a wide variety of different languages, including English, French, German, Portuguese, and Spanish. Italian, Japanese, Korean, and Chinese are supposed to be coming later this year. Now, this feature sounds like a dream for travelers and language learners, right? Pop in your AirPods, talk, and let Apple bridge the gap. Well, there are a few caveats. True two-way translation only works if both people have their own AirPods Pro 3, and they both have to be paired to iPhones. If only one person has them, the experience becomes much more one-sided. The AirPods owner hears smooth, instant translations in their ear, but the other person's stuck reading subtitles off an iPhone screen, or listening to a robotic voice through the phone's speakers. And if you've ever tried to listen to a phone speaker in a crowded market or a noisy train station, you'll know that that whole process is pretty far from seamless. This whole situation also creates what some are calling audio privilege. One person gets the premium, hands-free experience, while the other is relegated to a form of second-class communication. It's not unique to Apple either. Samsung's Galaxy Buds interpreter ran into the same problem just last year. Now, Apple's solution to this problem is simple but pricey, and it's more than a little presumptuous. Both people just need to buy their own pair of $249 AirPods Pro 3. In the real world, that really limits how useful the feature actually is. I mean, think about sharing with a friend while abroad, or learning a different language, or collaborating with an international colleague. In these cases, being able to share translated audio with a single pair would make way more sense. Now, as it stands, live translation will probably shine brightest in solo situations, like following a tour guide, listening to a lecture, or catching announcements in another language. But when it comes to actually having a natural conversation with other human beings, it sort of falls flat. You know, it's also got me thinking about what this is going to mean for communication and social dynamics. If you've ever traveled abroad, you know that sometimes a language barrier can actually be a valuable social experience. Talking with people who don't speak your language can be eye-opening, funny, even ice-breaking. You sort of do a little dance with people that are very different from you that creates real human connection. I worry a little bit that when Apple rolls out live translation features that don't quite have everyone in mind, what the implications are going to be when we're made to read off screens to each other, or when some of those small but meaningful connections get effectively locked behind Apple's paywall. In this light, the irony here is hard to miss. A feature designed to break down language barriers may just be shutting them away behind an inaccessible paywall.